Welcome back. The news in details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi inaugurated a number of food industries projects in the Sadat city in Munofia Governorate on Tuesday. The projects, which were established on an area of 135 fidans, include the Silo Food City, comprising 10 factories and reportedly providing 7,000 job opportunities.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi inaugurated on Tuesday a number of food industries projects in El Sadat city in Munofia Governorate, which were established on an area of 135 feddans, including the Silo Foods City, and comprising 10 factories and reportedly providing 7,000 job opportunities. Addressing this ceremony, President al-Sisi said constant monitoring of children's diets is highly important, adding that the number of children suffering obesity and stunting are extremely high. The president warned that the population growth in Egypt at the current rates is very dangerous, stressing that it's time to raise the price of subsidized bread as part of the continued austerity push towards economic recovery. The head of state affirmed that all necessary needs have been provided in the country despite the coronavirus pandemic. Asserting that the state aims to achieve balance in every field, President al-Sisi also said that one of the main objectives of the state is to provide schools with their needs at highest quality. President al-Sisi said public opinion on how to build a strong future generation must be formed. He said that an initiative dubbed Desire to Have a Baby to guarantee the health safety would be launched. He extended his thanks for the Armed Forces National Services Projects Authority. General Taimur Musa, the head of the Silo Foods Company, addressed the inauguration ceremony of the projects in El Sadat city. He said the highest safety procedures are applied in the city. During his speech, Minister of Supplies Ali Musilhi said the storage ability of the wheat silos had been increased. And Minister of Education Tariq Shawqi addressed the ceremony, adding that education is one of the main pillars of the new republic. He said the highest safety criteria are applied for school meals. Shawqi said Egypt has succeeded in overcoming coronavirus pandemic in the field of education. He said the aim of providing school meals is to bring up healthy generation. Addressing the ceremony, Minister of Health and Population Dr. Hala Zayed said 70 million citizens had been examined within presidential health initiatives. The minister said that the examination of children had not stopped despite the coronavirus pandemic. She hailed the Armed Forces National Services Projects Authority for doing a great job in providing baby formulas. Zaid said healthy food outlets by the Armed Forces National Services Projects Authority will be available across Egypt. The minister added that stunting is a result of malnutrition, adding that Upper Egypt governorates had high rates of anemia.
After the inauguration of the Silo Foods Industrial City, the president held a meeting with media people and journalists. The president said that the state is trying to establish a system in which we target, for instance, school students in all villages across Egypt in a scientific planned manner. He added that we are trying to target chronic diseases until all children are being checked to achieve a comprehensive general health system. The president said that the cost of this system is so high, hence the state is implementing those projects and welcomes the private sector as a trustworthy, respected partner in all these projects so we can integrate and achieve the aspirations. The president said that he urged on businessmen to further contribute and exert more efforts so as to decrease unemployment and imports costs. The president said that we need to achieve that goal through thorough studies and accurately evaluating our capabilities. The head of state added that there was a recent quantum leap in our products as we were able to overcome a number of hurdles, including mechanisms and funding those projects to achieve the acquired social justice in all villages across Egypt. The president said that the progress was witnessed in several areas, for instance roads, sanitation, clean drinking water, irrigation, energy, and enhancing communication networks. The President called on people to preserve the remainder of the agricultural lands. He stressed that the cause is all about the enormous growth in population and called on citizens to maintain smaller families so as to achieve a decent life for everyone. The 6th International Conference by the Dar al-Ifta, Egypt's religious jurisdiction authority, wrapped up its sessions on Tuesday. The two-day conference is held under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and under the umbrella of the General Secretariat for Fatwa Authorities Worldwide. The conference, titled Fatwa Authorities in the Digital Age, is attended by senior state officials and a number of scholars and religious jurisdiction experts. The closing session announced several recommendations and announced the first ever collaboration between fatwa authorities worldwide. The conference also discussed cooperation mechanisms between fatwa authorities to achieve common goals and to take part in tackling digital development challenges. During his visit to Tunisia, Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry expressed on Tuesday Egypt's full support and solidarity with the Tunisian President Kais Saied in his efforts that aim at responding to legitimate aspirations of Tunisian people for security and development. During his meeting with the Tunisian President, Shoukry expressed Egypt's hope that such aspirations be realized in a way that safeguards the country's national institutions and preserves its people's acquisitions and free will. The top diplomat renewed Egypt's confidence in the ability of the Tunisian leadership to overcome the current critical circumstances, as well as taking appropriate procedures which enable the state's institutions to confront current economic, political, and health challenges. Shoukry conveyed a message from President Sisi to his Tunisian counterpart and extended the president's greetings to him.